Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
According to the contractor, the Samkong underpass will be done in 16 days. This is Phuket Extra. Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mistanza and welcome to this edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro. Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand are expressing their deepest condolences in a letter to their fellow royal, the King of Belgium, over Tuesday's terror attacks in Brussels that killed at least 34 people and injured many others. Security is beefing up at international airports across Thailand, including Phuket. Meanwhile, Belgian authorities are squashing earlier reports that they have arrested a key suspect in the deadly bombings. The suspect was seen on CCTV footage with two other attackers at the airport, all of whom were pushing carts that were believed to be carrying bombs. While two of them did explode, the third bomb failed and police later detonated it in a controlled explosion. And northern Thailand's haze problem is getting worse, with over 64,000 people receiving medical treatment across 90 hospitals all over the region. Though experts consider 120 micrograms to be unsafe, authorities in Chiang Rai are reporting nearly 300 micrograms of pollutants in the air, the worst in the country so far this year. The annual problem is caused by farmers who burn their fields after harvests, which spreads like wildfire. Chiang Rai officials are distributing masks while firefighters are spraying water in the air to help relieve the dusty conditions. Thailand has been left as the sole investor in the Thai-Sino high-speed train project that was supposed to be a cooperation with China, but the two countries have failed to come to an agreement on interest rates, and the project has now been set back for months. The double-track railway is Thailand's first high-speed train and would traverse 873 kilometers throughout the country, connecting both Bangkok and the Gulf of Thailand to a station near the Laos border in the northeast. From there, the railway would go through Laos and into southern China. The construction was set to begin later this year, though a new timetable has yet to be set. The new Turtle Foundation Center is now open at JW Marriott in Mai Khao, following an official ceremony held there yesterday, attended by the Thai Environment Minister. The center, which works to protect and educate people about Mai Khao's sea turtle population, also received a memorandum of understanding from the strip's 10 hotel managers to commit to keeping the Mai Khao beach clean and safe for the future returning turtles. General Surasak, the Natural Resources and Environment Minister, officially opened the Turtle Rehabilitation Center yesterday and was right behind the new initiatives.
So the highlight today, he's mentioned that he's really like to see the cooperation between governmental organizations, the private sector, and all other sectors that join hands together on the conservation of endangered species.
And we'll be back with more Phuket Extra right after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The Phuket Vice Governor says the growing pool of black wastewater at Surin Beach can wait until beachfront businesses are demolished. Vice Governor Chokdi Amonwat told the Phuket News that once the buildings have been demolished, the wastewater will not be an issue, though he declined to identify which buildings have been cited for demolition. The black wastewater in Surin Beach has gotten worse during the current heat wave and the lack of rain in recent months. The demolition of the buildings, which have been a long time coming on Surin Beach, is set to begin on April 20th, according to the Vice Governor. And do you remember the Thai man who yesterday was praising a woman who returned money that slipped out of his bag while driving his motorbike on a Chiang Mai road? Well, it turns out that the 25-year-old man was wanted for dealing yaba, which are meth pills, and is now in custody. The man was the target of a sting operation back in February, but managed to slip through police. Now, the social media hubbub over his cash on a Chiang Mai road has helped authorities nab their man. And finally, things got a bit interesting at an elephant sanctuary in Ayutthaya last week when workers decided to paint 3 of the animals to look like pandas in an advertising stunt for a new design exhibition called 1600 Pandas. The exhibition features thousands of papier-mâché minuscule pandas to bring attention to the small number of pandas left around the world. The elephants were painted with non-toxic acrylic paint all over their giant bodies and were from the non-for-profit conservation program Elephant Stay. Experts say the paint causes no damage to the animals. And that's all for today's Phuket Extra. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
At QSI International School of Phuket, we offer a dynamic, student-centered learning program. Look us up at qsi.org and call us to schedule a walkthrough. At QSI Phuket, your child is not a number, but a family member.